Hello YouTube, welcome in. We're just getting started. We're selling off our tattoos. Okay, that's worth nothing, I don't care about that. We have 7 of these. 18ers. I don't know if we got the really expensive one though. There's one that's super expensive. I guess not. No, we did not. That's okay, we still got decent money. What is this like? Oh, how much is a divine worth? I haven't checked. That's expensive. How's it going? It's going well. I had a very busy day today. I'm very tired. And now I'm like, my brain is like, can I turn off now? Are we done yet? Can I stop working? But it's not gonna happen. Let's sell our 3 for— wait, these are good, right? 3% increased max energy shield? Oh, it's actually shitty. What the heck? Really? Oh my god. Don't people want max energy shield? I guess not. Oh, this one was good. Minions have 5% increased max life. And the rest of these are garbage. Okay, great. Top. Started my new job this week and it's been so much stuff so fast. Do you like it though? Do you think you'll like it? Or is it just like every time you start a new job, it's just like an ocean of information? And then the worst part is your coworkers start pulling out the acronyms. You know what I mean? It's like when you start a new job and you just have people pulling out the ABAD. Yeah, you know, for the PCYA. You know, we need that thing for the IBAC. And you're like, the what? And they're like, yeah, the IBAC. You're like, what the hell is the IBAC? They're always pulling out shit like that. It's a training and deployment company, so being trained to do a job for a company and then different companies will interview, and if they like you, then nice. Otherwise, you stay training and stay learning. Interesting. Is it like consulting? Sounds like consulting. That's what consulting was for me, kind of. I'll never forget when my manager was like consulting me out to another company and they wanted to do a formal interview, but he didn't tell me that. He thought they just wanted to have a conversation, but they were like, they gave me the full-on like, tell me a time that you had a conflict with a coworker and how you handled it. I was like, no. So damn many acronyms in the IT field. I know a lot of them, but still encounter new ones almost daily. It's brutal. Let's see how this goes. Specifically learning business consultancy, but also train data analysts, software testers, and automation engineers. A lot of stuff in the tech space. Oh, that's interesting. I'm sure as long as you use AI, you'll be fine. Okay, isn't that how it works? Sometimes I socialize now a lot more than I did before, but I think I have to because otherwise I'm gonna start being like, you're absolutely right. And you know what? The last video I put on YouTube, I actually worked very hard to de-AI it because what am I dying to? What did I just die to? Because the AI is always, I can't, like, sometimes when I watch YouTube, I just like hit my head against the wall. Yo, welcome in, Glum. Because the AI just like, I think the worst was I watched a video where every 30 seconds I was like, oh, that was an AI script. Oh, that was an AI script. Oh, that was an AI script. And then I went to the comment section, and someone in the comment section goes, I'm so glad you're not making AI slop like the other content creators. And like, on one hand, they're not, because having an AI write your script for you is like, you're still compiling the information. They're just like spreading it out amongst words, right? But on the other hand, like, it is still just reading AI slop in a way. And the creator responded to the person who said, like, thank God this is an AI slop. And they said, yeah, we have like real animators make all of our art. And I'm like, you know what? I give you props for not using AI art, but every 10 seconds of your video, I was getting a headache because you said so many AI phrases. It drives me insane. I have to work. I do use AI to help write my scripts, but I try really hard to take the AI-isms out of it. It's just so hard to listen to now when I hear it. I'm trying to minimize the extent of which I use AI. I want to make sure I'm still responsible for the content. Yeah, I work pretty hard to make sure that I don't just spew out AI stuff, and then I verify it, and then the AI just makes shit up. You know, in my lore video, I'm like, I'll record it, and then I'll be like, wait, what? Because I go through the script, I'm like, I proofread it, and then I go through and I edit it, and then I verify it, and as I'm like going through it, the AI was like, Sin, Lunaris, and Solaris are all siblings. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's okay if AI is helping rather than doing it for you. Like, it's acceptable if the AI is doing grunt work. Yeah, that's how I see it as well. What if we're the ones being conditioned to speak like AI? Oh my god, they're infiltrating our brains. Yeah, so I had to like go through and fix some of the incorrect lore from the AI. I don't know why the AI was so convinced. I think it got confused because Sin is part of the first children, and Solaris and Lunaris are part of like the two sisters. Don't I swear, AI artifacting proper pisses me off. I don't really understand what you just said, but sure. Welcome in, whatever. I'm sorry, I was on an AI rant. I could rant about AI for a long time, but yeah, the AI was just making shit up. I tried Gemini. I don't know if I like Gemini. I don't like Claude. I don't like Gemini. I think I just don't like any of them. I think they all make me mad for different reasons. Please continue. Don't worry about little old me. Okay, well. I appreciate you being here nonetheless, keeping the streak going. Respect. AI is really good predictive text, like using the suggested words when texting. It's not actually smart. Yeah, but if you're feeding it the inputs, whatever. Yeah, AI just hallucinates. Yeah, it's basically just like auto-suggest on steroids. Unless you have some kind of industry-specific made thing. That's true. Maybe. I think that I have the good AI at work, and so I have the bad AI at home. But the lore document is 600 pages. I'm not gonna be able to. Having something to help filter through it for me is really useful. Yo, the build is working. Let's go. Nice. Huge fossil drop. I heard it's decent if you feed it a video and ask for a summary. You know, the AI made me a video. I wanted to see what it would do. I wonder if I could find it. I thought it was kind of fascinating, actually. My favorite thing was the way it said Rayclast. Hold on. How do I get to the thing? Here it is. You guys want to see the AI slop I generated? Hold on. I don't know how to pop this thing out. Maybe I can just download it? Oh yeah. Okay, here we go.
So today...
Yo, check this out. I had it make me a Rayclast lore video in a cute style. Hey Halcyonash, how's it going? Good, you want to see my AI slop video?
We're going to dive into the long...
You guys hear that?
Brutal history of Rayclast. We're talking...
Hold on.
So today, we're going to dive into the long, brutal history of Rayclast. We're talking millennia of bloodshed, ambition, and just utter ruin. But look, this isn't just some boring story about kings and empires. It's really the story of a reoccurring nightmare, a cycle of disaster that has literally shaped this land into the graveyard it is today.
It doesn't know how to say taumaturgy either. I wonder if I can go... Honestly, like, some of these graphics are kind of fun. It just put a random number 1000 here for no reason.
Destroy the precursors. It poisoned the whole world.
It's talking about the precursors here. I thought this was pretty funny, the way they made the beast. And then my favorite part is you get the kawaii chibi art with the like stuff from the book. Why did it make it a PowerPoint? I don't know. It's just... I wonder... Is there a way I could find... Maybe it was here.
Reliance on taumaturgy, the same power that corrupted...
Did you guys hear that? It says thaumaturgy, but it doesn't know how to say it.
...were unstoppable, and their emperor was seen as a living god. But the seeds of their own destruction, they were already sown.
But their reliance on taumaturgy, the same power that corrupted the Vol, it led to just awful tyranny under Emperor Chittis. This sparked the Purity Rebellion, a massive uprising of all the oppressed cultures led by High Templar Vol. They fought to free Rayclast from the grip of taumaturgy.
Rayclast?
And incredibly, they won. Vol became the new emperor, a hero to the people. But, well, heroes can fall.
See, Emperor Vol had one final goal. Destroy the source of all the corruption, that beast still slumbering in its mountain. But in his desperation, he made a fatal error in judgment.
Honestly, it's much better than I thought it would be.
The very kind of man he just fought a war against.
I did not think it was going to be this good.
A genius named Malachi to carry out the task. He basically trusted the fox to guard the henhouse.
And Malachi betrayed him. Of course he did. Instead of destroying the beast, he tried to control it just like Itsiri had. And the result was the same, but maybe...
Honestly, it wasn't even that bad. I was a little upset because it was too good. Malachi did nothing wrong. Tomato-turgy, accurate. I love the cross fingers behind the back. I know, it was like very out of place. It's like when Google Maps trying to pronounce some of the roads. Ugh. Okay, back to it, boys. We got work to do. I guess we'll go this way. But yeah, Rayclast and taumaturgy, I think were the only really big mispronunciations I heard from the AI. Otherwise, pretty solid. And you know what's crazy is that I don't even hear as many AI-isms in the video version as I do when I see the scripts that it generates. Have you seen the AI slop movie trailer? Pie Hard? It's kind of amazing. No. Depth 609. Nice. Nice. It wasn't that bad? Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. I was a little upset when I watched it. I was like, God damn it. Like, I could just put this on YouTube and it would get views. Why am I working so hard? But, nah. You need the human element, or what's the fucking point, you know? But I think... I don't know, I still... yeah. Path of Exile lore is hard because it's very easy to hallucinate random shit. You have to ask different questions to get it to admit it's wrong. Did you manage to kill all? I don't know if I've killed all on this character. Probably. I like how it talks about carving virtue gems into flesh, while the gems in question look like came from Hello Kitty. I know. That was my fault. I made it too cute. Oh god. Oh god. I was like, I want to see what cute Rhea class looks like. Show me adorable Thaumaturgy. Oh god, someone messaged me, is it important? It is important. Damn it. Okay. I might have to go BRB in a minute, but it's okay. We can play for now. Bro, where's my enemy? Dragon, come back. People are not coping for Delve this time around. Do you guys, did we figure out what the new trailer means for Path of Exile 2? Hold on. Raid class, the children's book? Who would have thunked? I know. It's a fork league. Okay, I wanna look. YouTube.com. It's really hard for me to type. Where are we at? Path of Exile. I want to look at this together because I don't understand it. So if you guys understand it, then great. If you don't understand it, then we're all on the same page.
I've traveled far to learn the origins of my craft. For knowledge is power. I'd risk it all to uncover these ancient truths. Will you risk it all?
Risk it all? Are they gonna... Is it a gambling league? Is that why we're risking it all? So we're in the mountains.
I've traveled far to learn the origins.
This is not Act 5. This is the Atlas, maybe? What is this? Do we know? I don't think we know.
I've traveled far to learn the origins of my craft.
Isn't everything in PoE a gambling league?
Power.
Tuning fork, weapon confirmed? I know.
To uncover
but I think this, it is a tuning fork, right? He dings it. You can see it's a tuning fork. But it wouldn't be a weapon on its own if it didn't connect to this thing. What is this? Everyone's saying Spider League as well. It's just an NPC? Yeah. This guy is an NPC for sure. There's no way this is another class. I can't make it make sense that way. It's another league. Skitter bot's big brother. It's blue. Harbingers are blue. Some people are saying Sentinel. I could see that. Harby League 2.0. What are Harbingers even? I don't think it's Harbinger. Gonna get Templar and Shadow Class and revamp of Expedition. Thanks for teaching me how to delve. Yo, Billy Harris, I hope you've had a lot of fun. I'm so happy that you enjoyed it. I don't see this being a new class because he's doing too much voice acting and too much interaction with
I've traveled far
with
to
a
learn the
thing that
origins of
doesn't
my
make
craft.
sense to be a weapon.
For knowledge is power.
I need the highest quality. Give me frame by frame.
I'd risk it all to uncover
Like, are these tattoos? This like Karui stuff? What's on him here?
these ancient truths.
I don't know. It still doesn't make sense to me. So, the thing that what I'm seeing here is NPC League mechanic. That's what I'm seeing when I watch this. I don't think this is a new class, because why the fuck does he have a fork? And why is he summoning a big monster? They wouldn't give us access to this shit. They wouldn't let us have this. Portal on its back? What? I don't think it's a portal, is it? Okay, I have another question for you all. Do we think that Return of the Ancients is the League name, or do we think it's the update name? The blue seems like a Delve blue. Delve confirmed. Got it. Do we think that this is like Last of the Druids, where the actual League is something entirely different? Or is this actually the League name? We think this is actually the League name? I finally caught a Halsey stream. Welcome in, Blaze. How are you? Blaze, I need to ask you this as well. Do we think this is the League name or the update name? Is this a Last of the Druids equivalent, or is this a Fate of the Ball equivalent? Yo, Bungus to Bungus, thank you for the prime. Enjoy your emotes and your lack of ads. Thank you. Much appreciated. An Atlas expansion, an update? Yeah, I think it's like the Atlas. Can't be sure. I know. But what I'm thinking, like this says uncover the truth. They said the same thing for the Marraketh League, for the Mirage League. They said there's so much more to discover. Do you remember that? What I was saying is this feels very much like a League mechanic. To me, this reads like a League mechanic. But if this was a League mechanic, would they not have put the name of the League instead of the name of the update? I don't know. I have a lot of questions. They always use this emote? What's this emote? Huh? What is that? Can't tell. What is this emote? Hammer and pick? Hammer and pick fixes chicken scrolls 8x chart 1 fruit codes. Why is that in the suggestion? Is it always the hammer and pick? Huh? Can we read into that? What can I read into? Read into it harder. The word return obviously points to previous leaks. They're reworking Dawn of the Hunt. Crazy work. You're right. We figured it out. Okay. Moving along. Yeah, I don't think that trailer made sense to anyone. Everyone's just seeing what they want to see. Communist League confirmed. Oh my god. I am excited though. I am excited for a big update. And honestly, I don't really even mind them delaying it. hot take, I don't mind the delay. The only reason the delay is annoying is because I do streamer things now, and it means that I can't do as many streamer things, or my streamer things are not as exciting. So I just wish that I wish that I had more stuff to fill in the time. But like, if this was just like, if I was not making content, then I wouldn't really care all that much. So I guess the other question is, why do we think that they're putting 3 weeks between reveal and League launch? Is it because they think we're all gonna riot and they're gonna need to quickly fix all their code and change things before we uninstall the thing and bomb the Steam reviews? Or is it because there's so much stuff in there that they want to give us time to theory craft? Will we get the passive tree ahead of time this time? Like last time we didn't get the passive tree until like the day before or something like that. I'm just sad because I scheduled my vacations for 1 week early. Did you schedule your vacation over top the League? Is that what happened? I got lucky here because I have to leave again. Why is my life like this? I'm just like, I have too much stuff going on in my life right now. Let me stay home and play video games. Come on, Mom, why are you making me work? God damn it. Okay. I have to, so reveals this day. We have the reveal. And then we have Ancients League start here. I am gonna be gone this whole week. I'll see gone. So I got kind of lucky. Because could you imagine? Well, I guess I would be here. If the League started this week, it would have been difficult for me because I would have been gone the week of the first week. But I'll be back this Friday. So even if it started this Friday, it would be fine. But we have we have 3 full weeks before League start. I'll be gone this week. So I got kind of lucky with the way the dates worked out. Are you going on holiday in May? No, dude. I'm going to go work. I'm going to go work away from my home office, which I can't complain too much because I eat company food and I hang out with company friends and I stay in company hotels. But also, I don't get to play video games. And that sucks. So, it is what it is. Can we delve deeper? I want to delve deeper. Guess we can't go that way. Maybe I could go this. This area is so scary. There's too many mods here. I want to go, I don't know, somewhere where it's not so insane. Hold on, I'm swapping the music. The music is, I'm not vibing with this music today. We're going for a completely different vibe today. If you don't like this, well, too bad. Bring your rig to the hotel, play games on company time. I wish. 07, I know. I'm in Montreal the week before for a birthday party, so my next weekend is clean. Yo, nice, dude. You can play with cloud gaming on a crappy laptop, just need good internet connection. Yeah, it's not about gaming, it's about streaming. Like, I don't mind not being able to play video games, because I'll be tired. But I want to be regular about my schedule. Like, my streaming schedule means a lot to me, and being consistent means a lot to me. But it just gets thrown off by work randomly, and that's a little frustrating. So, that's why it's annoying. Not because I can't play games necessarily, but because I can't be consistent with playing games with all of you. I have to work 7 to 3 with weekends off. Honestly, I could do that work schedule. The only thing about waking up early like that is that you get hungry so fast. Like, if I wake up before 7 a.m., like 10 a.m. rolls around and I'm like, it's lunchtime, baby. I need some food. I need to ransack the refrigerator. Just bring a gaming laptop. I'm 5 to 3. Buh. That sucks. I have the classic 9 to 5, or actually it's more like 10 to 6. Not by choice, but because all my coworkers like to sleep in and they work 10 to 6. Buh. I know. Oh goodness. We lived it. Yikes. Exalted orb, I'm rich. Okay. Let's go up. I need to make sure I have flares and stuff. I did not. That's a good thing I checked. I know I could have just looked down, but that's a lot of work. Consistency isn't ruined by working in a way because you communicate and in a timely manner. You're still consistent because we know what to expect. Yeah, it's not... I'm not worried about not being consistent for you. I'm worried about not being consistent for me because what it happens is that, like, I need to be consistent because if I take days off, then I don't come back to it. Like, once my routine gets ruined, I know I'm not the only one in the world who's like this, but sometimes it feels that way. Where if you stop your routine for one day, you're like, well, the whole routine is actually dead now. There's actually nothing I can do to save it. Actually, I'm never doing that activity again. So sometimes that happens to me, so I'm very precious about important routines. And so it's more about that. And then if I want to take a day off, I'm like, okay, I have all of these other consistent days, so it's not as big of a deal. But if I have to take like a whole week off, then I'm like, I don't want to take a random Saturday off because I skipped a whole week, you know what I mean? I don't know. Two conflicting ideas, but they can live in the same brain. Hello, welcome in, Jabbar. No days off like Tom Brady? Oh god. Please no. I'm the same, I just didn't think you were talking about that. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different ingredients. A lot of different things making the, what do people talk about? Making sausage? Isn't that the analogy people always use? A lot of different stuff going into the soup. I don't know. How the sausage is made. Something like that. That's the analogy people typically use. Think about it that way. If you break your routine, it's really hard to find the motivation to start again. Yes. Yes, that's very true. That happens to me with almost every workout routine I've ever done. Takeaway, Halcyon soup. You know what? Soup is kind of fucking awesome. I'm okay with this conflagration. Is that the right term? Possibly. More than one way to skin a cat. I don't like that saying. I think that saying is kind of fucked up. I hear people say it all the time. I don't know why they say it. I don't like it. You really don't want to see how sausage is made? I have seen it. I have seen the documentaries. I'm a psychopath. But I don't eat animals, so... I can see it because it's actually not my food. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't eat that. Okay, I'm surprised we're actually getting this far. I thought that this build sucked, but maybe it's not so bad. Why have you tried to skin a cat, let alone multiple ways? I know. I know. That's how I feel about it. Whatever. Bruh, why'd you do that to me? That was perfectly timed. And fucking rude. I thought I tanked. I thought I tanked, bro! Please don't unmod me. It's nice to see someone still play this game. Yeah, so I haven't played in a little bit. So we're chilling with it for now. So this is all very subjective, but if this is kind of not so fun for me mainly, just because if it's not fun for me, it's very hard to keep the stream entertaining. So if our entertainment value dips, we are going to switch to an Elden Ring playthrough for the month. And I know there are some people who are very excited about the possibility of an Elden Ring playthrough. So we might do that instead. Likely Thursday. But this week might be another PoE week. We'll see. I'm kind of into the game right now. I kind of like this. D4 good, and a lot of people are suggesting D4. I don't know if I should be streaming this game, just because I am not one of those people who, when Path of Exile gets stale, I'm like, you know what I should play? A worse version of Path of Exile. I kind of like, you know what I should play? Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, what should I play? Balatro. Like, I'm like doing other shit. I like have other games. I'm not gonna like keep playing more ARPGs and beat my head against a wall. So, when it comes to streaming the game, when I'm tired of playing this game, I'm not gonna keep streaming more of the same. I'm going to do something else that keeps this fun and sustainable. What's Elden Ring? A new game? You can't make that joke about Elden Ring. You can make that joke about any other game, but not Elden Ring. Elden Ring is like the game of games. D4 feels fine. It just felt boring because it feels like whatever you do, you win. I don't know. Is that a problem? I don't know. When trade people leave, like right now, I just reroll SSF. That's honestly not a bad idea. I could see that. People don't stream D4 because it's better than PoE. It's mostly to farm the drops. Farm, oh, like cosmetic drops? May I suggest? What is this, bro? What is this? This was the suggestion? Prepare yourselves because whatever you think it is, you're not prepared. What is this? No user reviews coming soon. What the hell? What is that? Wait, what is that? Triple sausage action? That's... I've never seen a game like this in my life. Wow! That's one of the games of all time, dude! What the hell? If this is the trailer, what will the full game be like? You'll have to see for yourself. Yesterday I spent 8 hours in lab trying to get my transfigure gem. When I finally got it, huge dopamine rush. Oh my god. That's a long time to lab. I don't know if I could ever lab that long. Looks like a good game in between Pee-wee leagues. You know what a good game in between Pee-wee leagues is? This one. I don't know this one. Oh, but I have to have like test data on here. I don't know this item though. Is this one the Covenant? This is Blood Bond. Shit. I don't know these items, they're too hard. Why did I make this game so difficult? LD? Oops. What did I do? Juana's Bite. This game is much too hard. Karui Ward? Ash Collar? Butcher? Knife? Bono's Kitchen Knife? Brescia? Retha Brescia? Look at, I am good at the game, bruh. Ambu's Charge? No. Cam's Heart. Okay. Anyway, that game's really difficult. I don't think I can do it. Karui Ward is the amulet. Lucky for you, you guessed them all right and I guessed them all wrong, so. You'll have to play it and post your score in the Discord because I am part of the 3-streak gang, if you will. You gotta prepare by obtaining every one of the uniques. You know, I still don't have a unique stash tab, and I think I want one. I think I want one. Can you drop the link? Yes. Just a moment. Finding more info on 0.5 by doing delve, perhaps. I gotta dig underground to see what they're cooking down there. I love my unique stash tab. It lets me pick up useless stuff every league. I kind of think it would be fun to try and collect them. I've never done it, so why not try? The only one I can't collect is Original Sin. Everything else, probably, is fine. Oh, I almost died. Oh boy. Okay, honestly, this is going better than I thought it would. Sanctum League was definitely the time to get Original Sin. It's so much harder now. Yeah, Sanctum has never been easy for me. Although I don't think I played Sanctum League, which I'm confused because I definitely was playing PoE at the time that Sanctum came out. I don't know, maybe I was just not good enough to do the League mechanic? Or I wasn't playing? I don't know. Somehow I missed Sanctum League, which is probably why I hate it so much. But I kind of hope they do something new in PoE 2. They said that they were just gonna do remakes of existing mechanics in PoE 2 until 1.0 comes out, but I kind of don't like that. I kind of wish they would do other shit. Why not add random mechanics, huh? Please the people, add the random shit. We are basically out of sulfites. We're gonna have to go up to the surface, breathe some of that mountain air for a sec. You consider checking out Diablo 4? I've considered it, and I think I do want to check out Diablo 4, but not right now. I don't really want to play more ARPGs while I'm waiting for my ARPG. I want to drift away a little bit, I think. Like, obviously, it's going to be full steam ahead on PoE 2 when the update comes out, but until then, I need a bit of an ARPG break. That's how my brain works. Otherwise, I'll get burnt out on it, which I do not want to happen. Okay, back up we go. I got a real difficult one that's either Apex or Nadir, and I can't remember which jewel is which. I had to use my first hint. Oh, there are some that are just like gambles. Rightfully so. Like, I think the Agnerod, North, South, East, West are all in there. Really hoping 0.5 is a banger patch for PoE 2. I also really hope that. Even if it's shitty though, at least there will be a lot of shit to see. This is gonna be a big patch, so there will be a lot of stuff in it regardless. Hi, how goes the grind? Oh, we're cruising. We're gonna go get some sulfite and do a little bit of objectives for our challenges. Let's see what we have to do on the challenges. We have to do scarabs and astrolabes. Scarabs, we need... what am I using? Breach, Del, Domination. Yeah. Oh, let's grab a map. I have maps coming out of my ears. I didn't realize how intense this would be. I just have so many maps now. And then pro tip, remember you can use alt on your alchemies to scour. In case you missed that quality of life. We need to do our Abyss astrolabes and hopefully not fuck it up. This is hard, so much fun though. Thanks for making it. I know I need to update it. I need to update it with the new uniques. And then I need to put the new uniques on a waiting so that they show up more often. But that's a lot of work. I haven't had time. I probably should do it for PoE 2 though. That PoE 2 teaser trailer has like 1 million views already. It's kind of insane. So many people are looking at it. Abyssal Tro gave me random shit. Great. I love random shit. Fortunately, we did all the fun challenges, and now it's just the boring, like, do 5,000 maps until you die. This is fine. I have to be up in a few hours for work, but have a great stream. All people in chat have a lovely day. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad your new job is going well. I hope it continues to be fun and exciting. appreciate it. Have a good night. Oh, Eldritch Orb of Annulment. Probably not worth that much. My loot filter probably needs to be updated because probably not showing anything's worth anything. Okay, we need to be hitting these altars for the challenge. Defenses per frenzy charge. I don't think we want that, right? Extra cold damage, I guess, is fine. Maybe we'll get a Divine Shrine. It could happen. I don't think it's ever happened to me before. Or it probably has happened and I didn't notice. I'm not very good about reading the Eater altars. We cannot, something about the lightless, like these astrolabes with the abyss, I always fail. So I'm trying to be very deliberate when I do these now and not fail them, just because I've caused myself a lot of pain. Or I guess it's not so bad, it's just that the rewards at the end suck, which I guess whatever, the memory vaults aren't quite as good anyway. They need to color code the altars, give us an indicator that a divine altar is big and special. I totally agree with you. What's this one? Scouring Orb. It's not very good. Yeah, their signaling has gotten a lot better over time, I will say. At least, like, nowadays they're way more obvious about big things happening. I mean, they even color coded when you use a divine orb on different items. That was kind of a wild change to me. Not because it's like bad, it's just because that little like orange text that hovers over when you use a divine orb, just because it's like kind of out of left field, like very out of pocket, but an interesting usability thing that they're introducing. So hopefully over time we'll just get more stuff like that. The good thing about the bigger user base from Path of Exile 2 is it forces them to do that because they have to be more aware of where people are not getting the hint, basically. Hold on. Did I miss a Varashta? I think I missed a Varashta. And I need to break some astral chains. Astral chains. Varashta. Yo, hook me up. Dawn of the Off-Road? Yes, please. That's gonna give us a Black Barya, and that means money. The eye strain of this game kills me. You ever have that thing when you're doing alteration spamming, alt spamming, where like your eyes start to like lose focus, and then you stop reading, and then you roll over the mod you need? That happens to me all the time. And then you have to like shake yourself awake. You're like, what was I doing? And you just continue alt spamming until your eyes hurt again. The joy of Path of Exile, dude. Alt spamming is the best crafting method in this game. It kind of unironically is. You just throw cheap currency until you get what you want. Like, it's quite good, but sheesh. Literally me every single time. Yeah, you're trying to read and then you let your brain wander for a second and then you're like, whoa, shit. Well, shit. Oh, Black Barya, give me money. It was kind of ironic. I hate it from the depths of my heart. Listen, I like alt spamming. I am glad it does not exist in Path of Exile 2. I would hate anything like that in Path of Exile 2, but I respect it. It is very useful. How much is this shit worth these days, huh? 3 divine? Not bad. Nice. A quick 3, not bad. I'll take it. Quick, name that unique immortal flesh. Belt of the Deceiver. Wait, what's the other one? Did I get deceived by Belt of the Deceiver? Is the Desiccated Belt of the Desiccated? Screams of the Desiccated. That's the other one. God damn it. I can never remember these names. It would be way too powerful in PoE 2. Yeah, probably. But just because PoE 2 is balanced around not having it. And throwing away items. The alt spam trends, yes. Yeah, I mean in PoE 2, like the whole idea is that you actually use bases instead of just like one base and then crafting on that. So it just makes bases more useful in Path of Exile 2, which is fine by me. Like, it makes sense. I respect it. Yeah, and as a result, the stats are more powerful. Because getting good stats is more difficult. There's even base farming strats in PoE 2 for profit. That's kind of a good idea. I've never thought about doing that. I kind of love that idea. Just like farming one mod or white bases in Path of Exile 2. Yeah, I could see that. But what did I do this time around that I should have done earlier is lineage support farming. I think that's going to be my go-to in Path of Exile 2. Depending on what they do to the endgame. I guess the question that I have is, will the Atlas still be infinite? I think it will be. I don't think they want to give that up. But maybe they will. I could see them being willing to give it up, but I wouldn't see them having to give it up, I should say. But I could see a world in which they do something like the Atlas in PoE 1, where it's just a bunch of continents and you go to specific locations multiple times instead of always to a new location. Negative rarity farming is a thing in PoE 2 for bases. Oh, interesting. You reduce the rarity on yourself when you get more bases. Fair enough. I don't like that altar, it's a little scary. Forgot what they did to PoE 2 lab crafting. I skipped 2 leagues. You're gonna be so out of the loop when it comes to crafting in PoE 2 then. PoE 2 crafting, I still feel like I don't really understand. And it's just because there's so many different items for crafting. Like, now I'm a little bit lost. Like, which omen do I use? I don't know. One of them. Do you guys use a lot of recoms too? Is recom a good strategy in Path of Exile 2? I haven't used it. Beyond boss, what's we said? The Infinite Atlas is rough to keep track of stuff. The more you play, the worse the UX gets. Yes. It's the same thing in Dell. Like, it's so hard to go back and find anything you lost. But it's just if you're saving locations for later, really. Otherwise, it's fine. Oh my god. Almost died to the fire tornado. Whoops. I wonder if there's a max distance in PoE 2 like there is in Delve. What is... Delve has the unsigned int? I don't think there's a max distance in PoE 2. I think that... because they're not tracking a number in PoE 2's Atlas the way they're tracking numbers in PoE 1's Delve. I just couldn't see there being a limit. The limit would be on your computer before the limit is on their servers. That's my take. Craft of Exile helps a lot with crafting. That's true. That's true, but if you don't know where to start, it's a little bit difficult to use, in my opinion. When I first was recommended to use Craft of Exile, I was like, what is this shit? You're telling me that I'm just supposed to like type in random words and see what happens? We died at 96% XP. I'm so sad. Probably more like Minecraft, a generation with the seed. Yeah, I can see that. Also, howdy, hi. Welcome to Miracle. Sorry, I missed your message a minute ago. The limit is your own defense at some point. No, we failed the objective. Why? Ow. This map is scary. That's 20% XP, Ripperino. If they do lazy loading and unloading, the infinite can be stored on server. True. Then it would put a constraint on server. Which they should be doing on your computer, but... I guess I'm thinking if you're trying to see how far away you've gone. But I guess you wouldn't necessarily have to see how far away you've gone from the center. You could let server do that. Okay, is this all we need for the next memory vault? Let's see. You need the XP omen? I'm level 92. It's not that bad. I'm level 92. It'll be fine.
What's on your mind? What news?
Do I have one map left? Oh, we do have one map left. Let's do this last map. We can get the memory vault here. Hey, wait, what? What did I roll? Players cannot regenerate life, mana, or energy shield? No thanks, game. RIP XP, I know. 07. Ew, Brown-Eyed Aries, hello! 4 months! Thank you so much for your support, I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I've been there so many times, 90 plus deaths are rough. It actually only happens when you are at least like 80 or 90. This is the way of the world. I need more domination scarabs, I think. Domination. 15 out of 30. Let's pump those numbers up, huh? Pump it up. Alright. Look at how few bonuses I have on this thing. Because I'm so bad at finishing the abysses. I only have 2 bonuses. Disgusting. Did you have a good vacation? It wasn't a vacation. It was a work trip. But I wish. I worked more on that work trip than I do normally. Which sucks, but it is what it is. I got a lot done. Whatever. I'll just tell myself it'll be over soon. It'll be over soon. But it was a good trip. I got to try some new restaurants and stuff. I went to a fun karaoke bar. I love karaoke. And it was a good time. My coworkers put me on a karaoke, dude. I was like I was a little too shy for karaoke. Now I'm obsessed with it. And you know what always goes hard at karaoke? Is fucking millennial pop rock. You know what I'm talking about? You put on the Blink 182, you put on the Killers, and those people can't help themselves. Dang, yeah. It was good though. I did exactly that. Dang. Some insane person in standard PoE 2 is going to find the glitch, lands far out the endless atlas. That would be cool though. I hope they do it and post it. Rashta, what you got?
What is your desire?
A coin of knowledge? Yes, please. Oh, the astral chain's right here. Let's go. Thanks, game. Trying to do the Sandswept Survivor. Break 150 astral chains. Oh, and we have a lost shipment. Let's see if we get anything good from there. We actually successfully completed it. Nice. I take that. We take those. Nice. Not bad. We got increased fire damage tattoo. That was worth like 100 chaos earlier. We'll see how much it's worth now. Okay, hold on. This song is too squeaky. I'm changing it. We should have enough sulfite after this. We can go back to the mines. Go back to our true calling. You could, in theory, wait until you get your sulfite bar completely full, but I don't think we need it that full. I think we're gonna be fine with just what we have right here. How's the 40 out of 40 going? We are at 32. So I don't think we'll get to 40 out of 40, but honestly not bad either. If I can get to 36, I'll be happy. All the stuff we have left is like mapping shit. Which is just one of those things where like if you're delving, then you're not getting the mapping challenges done. Open memory vault. Give me something good, please. So we do have to pick something specific here. Because we have vaulted valuables, gem or map. Well, I wonder what I should pick. You know what? This time, I think I'm gonna pick the map. Just this time. I like delving most of the time more than mapping. I like delving too. I feel like... I don't know. I do like mapping But I don't know what it is about mapping, if it just feels too... I think mapping feels too similar to the campaign for me, maybe? I'm not sure. Can't tell you what it is. It just is. Okay, this is worth 25 chaos. That's pennies, but whatever. Alright, let's donate gold to the town.
We've much to discuss.
And then we can go set a ship out. I got to 36 hosting Machinarium in a party of 5, so it cost me 5 div. That's pretty good actually, right? How much are they worth right now? $30 div. Damn, that's a lot of div. $8 million for 10% risk. We'll take it. Go, go, go. And back to the mines. I'd gotten 6 people and have made 1 div hosting. True. Those people? Wait, what did I say? What did I say? Let's grab this molten cavity. It's probably worth a little bit still. One of my buddies got a Machinarium from Safe House. What? Dude, I didn't know you could. That's crazy. Wow. Huge. I thought it was Delve exclusive. It should be. Safe House must be on some crack shit. Oh, it's a 1 in 5 from T3 right now. Interesting. Or from T3 Rin? Is Rin a heist person? Are they gonna add heist? Not the heist. God damn it. Heist and betrayal for some reason go in the same bucket. I think what happens is like betrayal has a ton of people and heist has a bunch of people, and my brain just smashes them together. Like they're the same people. T3 Rin on fortification. Okay. T3 is the highest level. Gotcha, gotcha. They are not the same. They have some of the same people though? No, they don't. They don't, right? I'm thinking of something else. I don't know. My brain likes to conflate both heist and betrayal for some reason. I think it's just because there's a lot of people to keep track of in both. But I don't... What I was gonna say is I hope they don't add heist to PoE 2, actually. I think... I don't know. Is current heist fun enough that people would want it in PoE 2 the way it is now? What skill are you using? Static Strike of Gathering Lightning. This one. So it is similar to Molten Strike, but it's worse at bosses. So there's that. I hate heist. Do we all hate heist? I feel like haste is... Haste? Heist hate is warranted, in my opinion. Look at us losing all of our XP now. I can't think of a single person with the same name. I must be thinking of... Listen, today is not the day where I can tell you what's going on in my brain. You'll have to come back a different day if you want to know my how my brain is functioning. I'm way behind the stream. Damn. I'm also responding late because I am not as used to looking over at YouTube chat, so I'm doing my best, but I'm probably also very, very late to respond, to be fair. Thank you, Senpai. Yeah. You are welcome. I would do Molten Strike. This build is the same as Molten Strike. I would do Molten Strike. I have already done Molten Strike and I want to do something else. Oh wait, should spawn our AG though, that will help. I was too, I had to click live. Yeah, it's so easy to get behind in YouTube. And you know what, now it's the same thing on Twitch. Twitch now has the rewind. If you're subscribed, you can do the same thing as you can on YouTube where you go back. And it is nice, but I don't like that I can accidentally get behind on a stream. Like, usually if I'm watching on Twitch at least, I want to be up to date all the time, and it gets annoying that it'll randomly be stuck behind. Heist is very niche, like Sanctum, Toda, or Blight. Most people hate it, some people like it. GGG is good at not repeating names. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if they end up doing Heist in PoE 2. At least they've learned a lot from Heist in PoE 1. So even if they do add it into PoE 2, it'll probably be very different and much better, if I had to guess. Do you have your POV? Curious about your build? Yeah. My build is not done, but is a build ever done? That's the real question. Let me post it. It's not a POV, but you can get there. I believe in you. I was referring to your comment about millennial karaoke. That's funny. Why is everyone playing D4? New expansion? Yeah, D4 did just get a good update, and I think people like D4 right now. It seems to be in a much better spot than it was when it first came out, right? Is that the consensus? People only like Heist for Simplex. People like Heist because it makes money. That's a fair take. The same with the fucking Temple, dude. People like the Temple because it makes money in PoE 2. It's my hot take. Is that if the Temple didn't make money, people wouldn't like it. It's not a fun mechanic. God damn it, I walked in front of his punch. This guy is so scary. Couldn't be worse than when it came out. Nothing else to play. Oh my god, you guys. Diablo 4 story is good. Blizzard is always really good at the stories, right? It's still mid D4, just something new right now. Season's done for PoE 1 and PoE 2 is still a hot minute away. My therapist today, I had a therapy appointment today, right? So I can talk about why life is so difficult. And I'm trying to explain Path of Exile to her. And god damn it, this guy's too hard. And I think that she mostly gets it. Oh, this is monster damage penetrates 12% Eliras, that's why. And stealing endurance charges, okay. I think she mostly gets it, but then today she asked, like, a question about, like, she's like, oh, you're not playing more of Path of Exile, like, are you, like, falling off, basically? And I was like, she kind of was asking why it wasn't fun anymore after, like, 2 months in. And I didn't know how to tell her, like, the game is doing the same shit on repeat, and after a while, you kind of get tired of it. Like, I couldn't find the right way to explain it to her. She's like, didn't you commit to, like, streaming and making videos for this thing? Why would you do that if, like, you get bored of it after 2 months? And I'm like, nah, it's like a cycle. Like, every 4 months it gets exciting again, and then it gets boring, and then it gets fun, and then it gets boring. And, like, trying to explain it to her, it's just not working. Early on there's hype, I know. I know, dude. I do not like this node. I have to focus so I don't die. I got tired too. I had so much blast. Yeah. When there's hype, everyone's excited. It's a community thing. That's what I should have said, is that it's a community thing. That's the part I missed. But instead I was trying to explain to her like, no, I'm just like grinding. Like it's boring now. She was like, you chose this. What do you mean? I thought this was your favorite game. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Bucket list checked. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, we have an AG now. We're much better off. Maybe you can explain it with analogy to sports season. People get excited for every year about who will become the champion. More begin in the end. Maybe. I don't know if she watches sports. She doesn't strike me as the kind of person who watches sports, but it's possible. My friends give me crap for no lifing the game for a month and then going back to whatever we were playing before. Yeah, I mean, well, that's what my friend group does too, is we all... Can I... Alright, I can't do these. I'm losing all my XP right now, dude. Imagine how many divines worth of omens I would have lost. Recently I've just been playing a city builder because I don't really want to play anything like too high excitement. So I've just been playing, there's this game called Manor Lords. That's a city builder that's still in development. But it's solid. It has a lot of good depth to it. And they just made a big update for it, but the dev works on it super slowly, so... God damn it, dude. Alright, last try. Come on. Last try. All hobbies get stale if you do them too much? Yes. That's true. I just like to hyperfixate on it for 3 months and then give up. But stale is also another way to put it. When you're that close to leveling, you just gotta step it back a notch. I guess. I don't know. I'm only level 92. It doesn't feel like I should... I'm too greedy. I don't have any patience. I think it's a me problem. Level 92 at 650 is kind of wild. Yeah, I mean, this build definitely needs some levels. I would get some levels if I wasn't dying so much, but oh well. We'll make it work. You should explain it with challenges. Once you complete them, there's nothing really until next league starts. Yeah. I kind of did try to say that. I'm like, there's like a set amount of content, and once you've done it all, like that's kind of all there is to do. But I think it's just kind of hard. It's like the people who are in the PoE community really get that feeling like very acutely how it is when you start the league versus when you're a month in versus when you're 2 months in. Like we all have a very deep understanding of like the level of interest you can have in the game. And obviously it's a little different for everyone, but I think it's just, it's hard to, it's like one thing to explain it in layman's terms, it's another thing to try and articulate that feeling to someone who's like actively trying to understand what that exact feeling is, you know? It's like, no, the game's fun, but like, but also I'm kind of tired of it. But I think are we 1 month in or 2 months in? When did the league start? March? It was March, right? We're a month and a half in? 7 weeks in? Okay, so basically 2 months. If you don't play PoE or even video games, they will never understand. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think my therapist plays video games. Game also goes through an economic cycle. And then there's the mini economy you have to worry about. Fake inflation hurts just as bad as real inflation. It was on the 6th of March? I thought it was on the 19th. Damn, we are far in the league, huh? Okay. And when do we think the next update is? May 29. After March 6? March, April, May. Do we think we're not gonna get a June update, are we? We don't think we rest. September? We do different games? Yeah, pretty much. Probably July or August. July, probably? Yeah, it would have to be. PoE 1 would have to be July, right? I'm not holding my breath. It's not worth it. Hold your breath, that's for sure. We've held out hope falsely too many times. I remember a couple weeks ago when whatever media was in here like, it's for sure gonna be April 29 and May 1st. Like 100%. Whatever dates. PoE 2 end of May. How many streams is that? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 streams. Oh my god! I missed an opportunity. Oh my god, we could have done a 10 stream countdown. 10 stream countdown to PoE 2. I could make that happen. We could figure something out. That could be kind of fun. I gotta play on that idea a little bit. That could be fun. I just hope Mirage doesn't end up lasting a year. It won't. It won't. But the timeline is interesting to think about. I think July is probably most likely. Yeah, there's 2 separate teams for PoE now. I know it's for the best, really, that they're 2 separate teams instead of 1. I'm actually really, really relieved and happy to know that. Because it means that the games aren't holding each other back. Like, they can go in whichever directions they want, at whatever timing they want. Yeah, they probably are gonna have to worry about conflicting releases, but at least they'll have the stuff more ready if they need to do that. It can be an afterthought instead of, like, the first thing. There's so many things to stack for standard. I feel like PoE 2 standard has got to be better than PoE 1 standard, right? Wait, what is a divine worth in PoE 2 standard? Never mind. Never mind. PoE 2 will have a league after ExileCon, most likely. Yeah. Probably. Do you think it'll be right after ExileCon, or do you think they'll do an announcement and then wait for the update? PoE 2 patches will be end of May and early December. That's what I'm currently thinking. And honestly, how upset would people be if the patches were 6 months apart instead of 4? Is it too long, do you guys think? Only because I play both games, I don't mind it, but I know a lot of people who only play Path of Exile 2 were feeling like, that's too long. But I wouldn't mind if they did 6 month leagues. It is too long, 4 is better. Okay. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I have my opinion, but I'm not that attached to it. It's more like a preference, you know? This song is a bop, dude. I love new, fresh league starts. I know! Nothing like a good league start, dude. I will say, I don't think I'm gonna cosplay for League Start again. Saying that, I probably will do it anyway, but I am telling you now I don't plan on cosplaying for League Start. As fun as it is, it's also exhausting because you have to sit in it for a long time. And it'll be in the summer when this room will be very warm because the sun will be out. I don't mind 6 months either, but majority does probably. I think you're right about that. Gold rim and white shirt. That's true, but then I'd have to wear the gold rim all on a summer day next to a space heater known as my computer. It's not always pleasant. The PC already acts like the sun. I know. It's nice in the winter, but in the summer, not so good. Not so nice. I actually kind of love, I think fall is my favorite season because I love wearing sweatshirts. I wear sweatshirts in the summer because I like being like all wrapped up and cozy. I do not like in the summer when it's too hot and sweaty to do that. Nope. I don't feel like my temperature is well regulated on warm days. I'd rather have a sweatshirt on. So we'll see. I don't know what the weather is going to be like in New Zealand for ExileCon. What is the weather in New Zealand? New Zealand weather in November. Isn't that summer for them? Maybe it'll feel really good to go home after. Between 15 and 19 Celsius. Wait, that's perfect. Wait. That's perfect weather. In November, generally perfect weather. Oh my god. Look at this. Auckland, New Zealand. In November, generally perfect weather. Nice, dude. I don't know what website this is, but supposedly it's perfect. Yeah, it's gonna be a long flight. Okay. Nice. Nice flashbang? You're welcome. I was too excited. It's spring for them, though? Yeah, it must be spring, I guess. North warm, south cold. I guess November probably won't be that different for me, though, anyway. I don't know. Climate change has made November a very warm month where I live. Oddly enough. There's pickleball weather in November. I love pickleball. Whenever the weather is nice, I'm like, it's a good day for pickleball. I also think it's probably a really good way to make friends because a lot of pickleball courts do like open play where you just get to like meet new people, and it's kind of a nice way to network actually. Yes, give me all the fossils. Nice. I thought you were showing where you lived for a second. No, but I did wait to make sure the website wasn't like, would you like to see results for your city in your state? And then like shows off. I was like, it's not gonna do this to me, is it? I have had that before where I'll put something on screen and then Google will be like, would you like to log in with this account? And it's like my full name. I'm like, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I'm trying to be sneaky. So now I'm much more careful about that kind of thing, but there are a lot of like random login pop-ups that they'll give you. Or sometimes the ads will be localized and I'm like, oh, this ad is for something close to me. Not like exactly where I live, but close enough. I think I'll drop Lee. Can I offer you some of the items? They'll be useful for you. Unfortunately, no, thank you on the items. I prefer to get everything myself just so that I can test my own capabilities, but I really appreciate the offer. It's kind of you. Thanks for the stream. See you all next time. Have a good night, Dana. Thanks for hanging out. Falling asleep 2 a.m. here. I do not blame you. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out even though it was so late. Gotta get a streamer browser that has none of your PII in. I have a separate Google profile, but I kind of messed up when I made my YouTube channel because I made it on the wrong account, basically. So it's on, like, it's not on the correct email, basically. So I always have to have 2 different accounts logged in, and one of them is like purely for streamer stuff, like if you want to inquire to me about something, you go to that email, and the other one is the one attached to my YouTube channel, which is like a generic name. But that one, because it was generic, I had like put details in there that I shouldn't have. Dropping mirror. I'm so good at the game. Look at all these mirrors I just got. The streamer client goes crazy. Okay, yes. But I have found that wonderful people in chat have showed me the Brave browser. Brave browser doesn't give you any ads, which is awesome. Now I try to remember to use that one when I'm streaming, which I probably should swap over to Brave completely because it seems like it is a better browser, just because you don't get any ads on it. So if you're looking for a browser that hides all the ads for you, Brave is the one. Especially PoE Ninja gives you a lot of ads. But you know, that's how they keep the site running, I'm sure. It is what it is. Good old ad block. I have ad block though. I have ad block on this computer. And I have it on my browser and I still get ads. So, I don't know. My ad block ain't blocking, I guess. It's not good enough. Wait until a lot of people start using it and they start doing ads because of it. I think when a lot of people start using it, it's just that like Google Chrome buys them out or something, right? Isn't that what happens? Because every browser is basically built on Chrome at this point. Google has kind of a monopoly over the browser situation on most computers. Kind of sucks because it eats a lot of RAM. Increased fire damage synth bell. I was hoping for increased strength, but whatever. I used it for past 20 years or so. 20 years ago it wasn't that bad. Chrome or a different one? Or ad block? You're probably talking about ad block. Ad block? Yeah. I've never had ad block really actually work that well. It's never really blocked any ads on YouTube or Twitch or their websites. I don't know. Maybe I don't notice it because I only notice when it's not working and not when it is working, but... Exclamation point build? I need to get exclamation point build to work in YouTube, dude. How do I do that? I mean, I think I know how to do it, I just haven't taken the time to do it. Poor YouTube is getting neglected on the stream front. One day I'll have the world figured out for you, YouTube. Today is not that day. There are quite a few streams, though, that I like to watch on YouTube over Twitch, I will say. Especially because I have YouTube Premium. Once you get YouTube Premium, you can't go back. So only get YouTube Premium if you're prepared to be a YouTube Premium member for life, because once you stop seeing ads on YouTube, oh. It's so painful. Oh, look at all these fossils. Yummy. Can't afford it. It is very expensive, I do have to say. I still don't see ads with ad block. Well, you must have a superior ad block to mine, I suppose. Perhaps I downloaded the bootleg ad block or something. I don't remember which one I have. I have uBlock Origin, maybe? I don't remember. I had 1 week where I had problems with it. I can't relate. I don't know, it doesn't work on my computer. I don't know. I download the one that everyone recommends, but whatever. I manage just fine. I really don't mind it. It only is annoying for stream. And then I use Brave, so whatever. I have something that works for me. Ad block has been problematic, but who cares? Oh, yes. Although, I do have to say, I don't think I've ever seen an ad and been like, you know what, yeah, let me click on that, that's actually really useful. I feel like the only usefulness those ads have is subliminal messaging. Is like, just planting seeds in your brain. I wonder how many ads, like how many clicks people actually get. It's gotta be like a 1 or 2% click rate on those ads, right? I don't think I've ever clicked on one. Right? Why do they even exist? Did you guys see the guy who invented pop-up ads apologize for what he did to the internet? He didn't know what it was gonna be when he made pop-up ads. He was like, I'm sorry guys, I didn't know. It was just like an engineer who was like, I was just doing what we thought was best to like solve our problem. And now the internet is made up of ads. It's 5 ads in a trench coat. Okay, that's not good. Is there any items in this place, huh? No. 3 orbs of fusing and a vault orb, okay. Take it and go, I guess. It's useless. Oh! Guys, it was a real one! It was an actual tank! A certified tank! Okay. That's every time you complain about the cities, they just drop shit for you. That's crazy. Typically, they target people that are non-tech savvy, like most elderly people. Yeah, that's true. The ads are not for us. Random white mob. No. It wasn't on the white mob. It was on the end of the encounter. When you walk out of the delve encounter, it was on that. Have you seen the double strike of momentum trauma stacking build? Oh, Raymond, I have seen the double strike of momentum trauma stacking build. In fact, I still have lingering trauma from the trauma stacking build. This build used to be the double strike of momentum, but getting that build online made me a very unhappy player, and I transitioned over to this build because this is more fun. So, I heard that the trauma stacking build's really good for people who can get it going, but I could not ever get Transcendence to a point where it felt usable. Saw your PoE videos in the algorithm. The UI UX critique on Ball Temple was very good. Oh yeah, PoE 2 has a UI problem? Is that the one? I don't know if I started it or if it just like happened to be around the time that I made it. After I made that video, I saw a bunch of YouTubers go, PoE has a blank problem. PoE has a blank problem. And I was like, these assholes are copying me. And then I found out that they were just like A/B testing different titles. And it's just that the blank has blank problem is just like a clickable title. It's just that everybody clicks on that title. It's just a winning title. So they didn't really steal my idea, but it did feel like it at the time. I'm playing Double Strike of Momentum right now. Preach getting to not committing suicide constantly was insanely annoying. I spent like hundreds of divine on that build trying to get it to come online, and I could not get it there. I don't know. I know people were recommending me videos, they were helping me. We did get it like to a solid place. Like it could do T16 maps just fine, but it could not do deep delve. It just was not there for me, and I wasn't enjoying it, and I was like, you know what, it's not worth it. So what do you think was your main issue with the temple? I don't like, right now my issue is less UI UX related because they fixed most of those, to be honest with you. My main issue with the temple right now is that it feels too slow to get going. I just am not a huge fan of it in general. I guess I just don't like how it plays. I think it's just not a mechanic for me. I think it's just a mechanic that I don't enjoy. That's how I feel about it right now. Isn't copying the most sincere version of flattery? Yeah, but when people are doing it on the internet, it's like, you gotta give credit. Give credit where credit is due. You need that 90% PDR without armor before you swap to Transcendence, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Yes, and I couldn't figure out how to get to 90%. I was at like 78%. Like, I was like 8 or 10% off. And I couldn't figure it out because if I had gotten one more endurance charge, like I was missing an endurance charge. So if I had gotten the last endurance charge, it still would have put me at like 84, and I couldn't figure out how to get the other 6%. I don't know, that was a past Halsey problem. That's not a present Halsey problem. Halsey's present problem is that I'm not leveling up. But that's also a skill issue. At Ziri, rushing and slight room crafting was way better for me in Vault Temple. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that could be. It could be I just didn't play it in a way that would have been fun. I think I just don't like the six charges you have to get from the map on the temple in PoE 2. Like, I don't like the having to get all the little crystals energized on those big ass PoE maps. It's not enjoyable for me. I hit 100 season first time. This is my second PoE 1 season. What? You got to level 100? That's insane. Congrats. Huge. I also want to try strength stacking next league. Strength stacking is really fun. This is a strength stacking build. I think that's my comfort zone, is the strength stacking. I really like it. And it feels so good in build. I want to try it next league. I'm still learning the ins and outs of PoE. It's the first league I've played so far, this far into. Oh, nice. Congrats. I feel like this is a great league for people who are trying to get into the game, because the league mechanic is very helpful to get gold and XP, and also it allows you to learn all of the mechanics, because they kind of are all revamped in a way that makes them all exciting. Every good delve build becomes a strength stacker in the end, probably. Backstreet's back, and so am I. Welcome back. Whatever, did you like the temple in PoE 2? Are you a temple enjoyer? That's what we're talking about. I just don't think the temple was ever gonna jive with me. I think maybe I'll like the temple with an Atlas tree. Just a thought. Because if I could energize crystals faster, then I'd be into it, but I don't know. But as it stands, I hope the next league mechanic is good. I'd be happy with Temple not going core. I mean, that's wishful thinking. It's going core. It's core for sure. They're fixing the snaking with the new league. What do you mean they're fixing the snaking? What does that even mean? To fix the snaking? I'll see bingo card win? Soon. Soon. I kind of want to wait for the next teaser before I bingo card though. Because we got the ancient teaser, we have the fork teaser. There's got to be another one coming soon, right? I kind of want to wait until we get one more. No more Snick. Well, I mean, good, I guess, but also people still find a way to fuck it up. Remember when they changed it mid-league and everything blew up? They're reapplying it? Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I kind of figured it was getting nerfed, but Because it's obviously not the way they intended the temple to work, which is kind of funny. It's great seeing new players finding the game still. There's a lot of people from PoE 2 that have wanted to play the first game, but weren't able to get into it. I think, like, the last league, like, Farisha, there were a lot of people who were like, hey, I'm new to PoE 1, can I start Farisha? And we were like, no, stop, put the keyboard down, hands up, don't do anything. But Mirage League is a great league for the people who are just starting. So, I'm happy for all the PoE 2 players who are either trying the league for the first time or coming back into it, because it's awesome. Mine is completely outdated now? What's outdated? Your bingo card? What happened that your bingo card is outdated? They should have made the crystal amount so you can do 6 temples in 6 low tier maps up to 3 high tier maps. But don't you... You can sometimes get 2 crystals from one tier 16 map, right? Doesn't it already exist that way? Is that what you're talking about? If they remove locking rooms, then temple is fine. Probably, yeah. That's fair. It's time for some temple practice for the next month for me. I know, honestly, I should do that. I never really got a good snake going. What was that, bruh? My first character, I played Vortex of Projection, and it was wild. I don't even know that skill. I don't even know it. 2 crystals you can only get at T15 maps with 6 mods. That sucks. But could you imagine if this league they made the temples easier to run? It would have been hell on earth. We would have needed a 3rd wind league. I don't even know. Okay, I'm hoping for a new class in PoE 2 because I want to play that. If not, I should really try Wyvern. Or Wolf. Okay. It's either new class or Wolf, I think, for me in PoE 2. We'll see what they have, but... I guess, not necessarily new class even, but new weapon. I'd be willing to do a new weapon. Whoa. What's killing me, maybe? Okay, we survived. We're good. Tuning fork build. I'm still convinced that's an NPC for the league mechanic, but I would definitely play a tuning fork if I could. That would be so sick. It was such a cool looking trailer. We're all just like, nice. And then we moved on with our days because we didn't know what to do with that trailer. Wait, when do I get to go down? This only goes up. Okay, let's see. It definitely is an NPC, but copium? I get it. Your prediction for the new 0.5 teaser was same as mine. It does look like Primevals and Spiders and Azurite Golem. What? Did I predict that? I don't... Okay. Sure. That's not what I was thinking, but sure. I only mentioned Delve because I knew people would ask me about it, to be honest with you. But I think It does feel... It could be primevals. Now that you say that, it could be that. It feels very... So, I know... Whoever said Sentinel, I'm kind of on board with that idea. Because it does feel very Sentinel looking. I think maybe it was DM who said Sentinel. I heard it somewhere and I was like, you know what? I kind of like that. Unless it's Harbinger. But Harbingers, do we even know anything about them? Do they have any interesting lore about them at all? Oh my god, the Wiki 500? 500'd? How? How did I 500 the Wiki? Ugh. PoEWiki.net. Harbinger. Okay, I fixed it. It could be a Harbinger. It does kind of remind me of Harbinger. I wasn't thinking it would be, but now I'm kind of feeling it. Like, it's got the blue stuff on it. It's also blue. He did say he was finding the origins of his craft, which could mean the origins of arms and tuning fork. Blue confirmed. What is the story behind them? Are they... Anything here that looks like a tuning fork? What do we think? These don't look like tuning forks. But here's what I'm thinking, is now that we're talking about it... let's go back to the YouTube. I don't even know what this like video icon is, dude. It was like tiny icon that's like someone very, very angry. Wait, what was that? This is probably copyrighted, but I want to watch this. I've never seen this before. What is this? Have you guys seen this? What is never gonna meow you up? Is this the new Rickroll? Wow. I'm saving that for later. That's impeccable. I've never seen that before. Wow. You were getting Rickrolled by myself, dude. YouTube Rickrolled me, I'm sorry. It's too tempting. This one, okay.
I've traveled far to learn the origins of my craft.
Look at blue dots. Blue dots. What do we think? Have you ever seen Never Gonna Hit Those Notes? You'll have to send it to me. I have not seen it. Harbinger. Okay, so what I was gonna say is that the scroll... These symbols here? No, I don't have time for you. Okay. Kind of match the shit on his arm. Look. Does he have Harbinger symbols on his arm? It's hard to see. I'm in the highest quality possible. It's a little different though, right? Although they could have just reimagined it. Okay, I'll save that video for later. I've let AI analyze the first part of terrain shown, and they said it resembles rocks near volcanoes. Not bad, not bad. I was wondering, does not... I guess I don't know where this would be. Those are rocks, though, for sure.
To learn the origins of my craft.
Look at those rocks.
For knowledge.
It could. Oh, you know what? The AI is fucking onto something because it's a meteor. The meteor hit the ground here, and you see the way the pattern is in like a circular motion, and these are like the walls created by the meteor. What do we think about that theory? I think it's a good one. So, a meteor hit,
Is power.
and then coming out of the hole of the meteor.
I'd risk it all to uncover these ancient truths.
Is this thing? Runegraft man? That's true. A lot of people were saying Kalgurin. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me the thing. Okay. I think it could... It does feel like these Harbinger tattoos kind of line up with the random symbols on his arm. But yeah, it could also be just Kalgurin. Runes. There's no photo. Yeah, it could just be these. It's this guy. He came back to life. What do you guys think? This tattoo lines up with what's on his arm? It's possible. They're adding Sval into PoE 2? Is this what we've confirmed? Yeah, probably Kalgurin, or I could see a Harbinger angle. I just want to know what this thing is. I want to know what the big spider is. Dude, I have not a spider infestation, but not a spider infestation. There's too many spiders at my house, is the current problem. I have those spiders that don't make, like, spider webs. They, like, make little sleeping bags for themselves. And I just, like, every day I'm vacuuming up spiders. I can't squish them. I'm too scared. I'm a baby, and I just vacuum them up instead. That's the worst part. Like, springtime is so fun, but then you get the bugs out. No thank you. I don't even know what they're eating. There's no bugs in my kitchen, and yet there's all these spiders in my kitchen. Which also scares me, because maybe there's bugs that I can't see. Maybe I just don't know the bugs are there. I don't like it at all. That is a note from me, dog. I know. I have a lot of big brown spiders roaming all the time. That's so scary. At least mine are not like big brown spiders. They're like little yellow spiders. They're yellow sac spiders if you're interested, but I'm not gonna show you because no thank you. Sorry, I definitely ignored YouTube a little too hard. Zedvin asked, 6k is the floor, technically, for Delve. Yes, that's where all of the damage and the health caps out at. So if you do anything beyond 6k, you're not actually getting any extra benefit or difficulty. That's just kind of as far as it goes for difficulty. Oh, it's pirate time, baby. Let's go. I'll sell this. Do many people make it to 6k dev? No. No. No, not a lot of people, right? How many people are delving that low? I'm gonna look. How many people do you guys think makes it to 6k? It's not that much, right? So 20k is the same as 6k? Yes. And that's why before Steve, no one really tried to delve that far down. Is because they were like, well, there's no point, like it's the same anyway. But then Steve started just going hamboli on how far he could go and delve, and then so did everybody else. Okay. Let's see. I'm counting on Pee-wee Ninja. Pee-wee Ninja has... Okay. Ignore my ads, I'm sorry. How did I do this? Okay. Don't look at my ads, it's embarrassing. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 people on Pee-wee Ninja. If I'm just looking at the depth ladder on Mirage. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So maybe like 22 if you consider all the people who are probably going to get there. But not that many people, that's for sure. Spiders get rid of the bugs at least. I know. As long as they stay in their corner and they don't become too large, the spiders. Yeah. On the bright side, at least it's not Arizona scorpions in your kitchen. True. That's true. Alright. Let's run some more maps. I am happy to live in a place without scary creatures that can actually hurt you. I just have the ones that hurt my ego, I guess. Okay, we need another astrolabe, probably. We need to do more lightless astrolabes. Kill me, I'm so sick of it. Oh, it's so expensive too. Make it stop. Okay, let's go. King's March boss. Thank you. But now that I've opened the map, I would like to forget once again. Lots of EHP for 6k. Is that the most important thing? Probably max hit in Delve is more important than EHP because you want to worry about the hit cap for monsters over just like how much HP you have. You can cut the question to do a lot of people Delve and the answer is still no. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I wonder what is the most popular mechanic in this game. I would love to know GGG's stats on that. Because they must track, like, the most common mechanic completed. Or, like, how popular mechanics are. They must have a way to track that. I would be really surprised if they didn't. Maybe it's Breach? I don't know. It is not Delve. It is not Blight. Strong boxes? I don't even know. Oh, we got a depths. Hold on. Let's go in. How deep was your farthest delve run and which season was it? People ask me this all the time and it always makes me feel like I'm an inferior delver. Because I think my deepest was like 800 or 900. Like it wasn't that deep, all things considered. I think it was last league. But it definitely, it was like enough to know what I was doing, but not enough to impress the people who have been like doing it for so long, you know? But it was Molten Strike at the Zenith build. Molten Strike at the Zenith was just cracked 1 league. There's also last league the Foulborn, the accuracy stacking juggernaut. The hand of thought and motion was so good. I missed that one. I do not like doing this boss. Let me into the depths. Next door, please. Have you ever spoken with Steve? No. Nope. Although I feel like this chat collectively probably has as much knowledge as Steve. There's so many smart people who are deep delving at this chat all the time. You hit 1k, didn't you? You were testing different builds at 300, 600, 1k? Did I hit 1k? I don't remember if I did. The most popular mechanic has been boxes for a while. That would not surprise me. I guess. Maybe I did hit 1000. It's possible. I didn't think I got there. Maybe I did. And I just don't remember. I don't have the best memory. So I don't know. After a while, the minds all blur together. You know what I mean? This guy can drop good stuff, right? Aren't these supposed to be good? Oh, Darkness Enthroned. Is that supposed to be good? 55? What? Light Poacher. This is probably not good with the one Abyssal Socket. Gotta hit the Eater Altars for the challenge. Oh, another Black Baria. Yes, please, game. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. If you see the Ripod that offer rude, you always take it. You always gotta take it, dude. Dude, I should just keep doing maps to level up. The XP is so good. It's so easy compared to Delve. Oh, thanks, game. Off we got the vine, dude. Very satisfying take. Nice. Okay. Well, so far in this map we've gotten 4 divine. So a win is a win, huh? I would say that's quite good. I don't even know what my next build upgrade is though. I'm trying to think about what I would even need the divines for. We were trying to Orb of Conflict my gloves to get the non-ball strike skills target 2 additional enemies, but that is quite expensive. It'd probably be useful though. Right now I just need survivability, I think. Oh, we got all the soul fight. I think we're good to go. Did we do all the... Did I do... Is there a way in the map to see if you did the shaped region objective? I don't see it. This is my current issue with the astrolabes. How do I know if I've done them? I guess I'll assume it's done. Hi, welcome in, Hit Crit. Do you not play PoE 2? I do play PoE 2 when it's PoE 2 season. But it's PoE 1 season. I will definitely be playing PoE 2 when the league drops, but until then, I don't know, we'll do this for a little bit and then maybe we'll do a different game. But PoE 2 I get burnt out on faster because it doesn't feel like there's as much to do in the game. So it probably doesn't feel like I play so much PoE 2 just because I fall off of it quicker. Feels like once I get to the end game I'm like, okay, I did it. I could never get into PoE 1. It's too old and too zoom for me. That's hilarious. I love the PoE 2 engine. Isn't the PoE 2 engine the same as the PoE 1 engine? Or are they on different engines? I thought they were the same. But I do love PoE 2. It just has a different feel than PoE 1. I like them both. And I'm excited that both games exist. So it's gonna be a lot better once they get more content in PoE 2, like more endgame quests and bosses to conquer. It'll feel a lot more sustainable for longer periods of time. Although I will say the people who play more Path of Exile 2, I think they have more ARPG stamina than I do. They can play for longer. I get burnt out too fast. While waiting for PoE 2, I'm trying to finish Elden Ring. Do you plan to play something specific until then? Possibly Elden Ring. Possibly also Elden Ring. So if I get bored of PoE, I'll do Elden Ring. I only have 6 hours in Elden Ring. So I have not played all that much of it. So it would be kind of a first playthrough if I were to play it. Let's go. Yeah. I have played other Dark Souls games. Not completely, but enough. Right now I'm playing D4, Lord of Hatred. Came to see what 0.5 brings, but originally come from Diablo. Maybe the Diablo background is better with PoE 2. D4 players are more likely to like Path of Exile 2. I could see that. Elden Ring is amazing. I'm a big Souls fan. Elden Ring, everybody loves and respects Elden Ring, and I love that. And I also want to try it, but I also feel like I will embarrass myself deeply. And I guess, okay, it's not even that I'm worried that I'll get embarrassed if I play Elden Ring. I worry that I will get frustrated and angry at the game, and then it will make the stream not a fun, woohoo, this game is cool stream, but it'll become a I hate my life because I can't defeat this one boss stream. You know? That's my fear. And I always want to make sure that, like, every time I've gotten frustrated on stream, it just, like, people notice and it ends up being not as fun. So, I just want to make sure that I don't get tilted, basically. D2 lore from 2001. I guess that's fair. A lot of people went from D2 to Path of Exile because it's basically the successor. Trophies equal achievements? What do you mean? I played the original Demon Souls game on PS3. I got all the trophies in the game. Oh, I see. Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, Elden Ring. I like Sekiro too, but too much more prefer the medieval game. My brother really loves Dark Souls. He's super into grinding games. He has like thousands of hours in Monster Hunter, like a bunch of different Monster Hunter games. So I have been surrounded by that game quite a bit. I just haven't I haven't been disciplined enough to finish the Dark Souls games. And I also, what happened in Dark Souls is I fucked my build and then my character couldn't do anything. But I was too far to start again. It's not great. Oh, we successfully completed the Shaped Region objective. This never happens. Wow, look at us go. DS1 is the best? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I do like Dark Souls 1. I like Monster Hunter 2. They do. There's an archetype. It's the grinding and the combat. I tried getting into Monster Hunter, but it did not. I could not. I think if I played it with someone else, I probably could get into it, but it's kind of difficult to get into on your own. It's hard to see what you're supposed to be working towards in Monster Hunter, in my opinion. Now, if only the gauntlet was this easy. I wish I could erase my memory and replay Dark Souls. You are not alone. There's so many people. When I said I was thinking about playing Elden Ring, people were like, "You're so lucky to have never played it." It's like, interesting. They're like, now you can play it for the first time. You know what? I get that. I don't know if I have a game that I wish I could play for the first time again. Maybe there's like movie. No, I almost feel like it's better a second time around. Is there a game that I wish I could play for the first time again? I've never thought about that. Was Monster Hunter called Digimon in the beginning? I don't know. WoW for me, MMOs were magic back then. Oh, true. The 2000s and an MMO? Name a better pair. Name a better pair, you can't. GTA 5? Ooh. Fallout New Vegas, I think might be mine. I loved Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. I've been playing Pee-wee since beta. It was a very simple game back then. Wow! That's so long. That's so cool that you're still playing it now. I bet it had, like, nothing compared to now. Skyrim and Oblivion were pretty memorable. I never played Skyrim. Is that blasphemy? I'm sorry, I haven't played it. I was busy playing StarCraft, like a nerd. Alright, let's do one more map. Valheim was amazing the first time. Oh my god, Valheim! Dude, Blaze has a small Valheim server running right now, and I was playing for like an hour the other day because I wanted to play so bad, and I have no time in the day to play, but I want to. Valheim was so fun the first time around. I played during work hours. I will admit. It was one of those days where you like, I'm totally working, like my team's status is green, but also I may or may not be offline mode on Steam. RTS genre is sadly dead. I know, it pisses me off. I think about that all the time. What happened to the RTSs? I loved them so much and they all just died. Makes me so sad. Was considering bringing my Valheim back up. Yeah, I haven't played the new biomes. They added a bunch of biomes, but I beat the game when it didn't have all the content, and so every time I went back to it again after that, it just wasn't as good, you know? But I really want to get a playthrough where I get to see the new biomes. I haven't seen like the ash biomes or whatever it was. I've only played through the goblin biomes in Valheim. Valheim is going 1.0 this year? It's not 1.0? When did Valheim come out? What is the song, dude? Valheim was released on February 2021. There are so many new RTS games coming out? Wait, I want to see them. I'm gonna look them up. I want to know what the new RTS games are. I loved Age of Empires, Red Alert, Warcraft. Dude, I played StarCraft. That was kind of my whole thing. I didn't really get into Age of Empires, though. (2018-2019) Nah, Valheim was 2021. Because it was, remember it was after COVID. I forgot about that. Because all of our friends were online all the time. Because everyone was stuck at home. No one had anything else to do. So we were all playing online. Maybe that's why it did so well. I mean, it's a good game, but it also probably added to the hype, is that it's something you could do with your friends at a time when no one was going outside. Dawn of War 4? Oh. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, Warhammer? True. Warhammer has been around. I haven't played it though. Maybe I should get into it. Age of Empires 2 is having a big resurgence right now. Yeah, it's still quite old though, right? I guess I shouldn't judge an old game. I'm still playing this, but still. They did remaster Age of Empires though, I think, from what I remember. I was playing Diablo 3 during COVID. What was I playing during COVID? A lot of Valheim, that's for sure. What was big at the time? I don't remember. I was probably playing a lot of different games, to be honest with you. I was not playing Path of Exile, oddly enough. Satisfactory? Was that? I played a lot of Satisfactory, but that may have been later after COVID. I don't remember what my COVID games were. Oh, you know what? There was a game that I really liked that I played during COVID. What was it called? I guess it was after COVID. Let me see if I can look it up. What's it called? It was called... It was a survival... like city builder? First person city builder game? Medieval Dynasty? That game was pretty fun for a little while. It's like a city builder, but it's first person. It's also like city management. But you still get to like go in the world and like do shit, which is cool. Easy. What build are we cooking? I mean, it's not really cooking, but we are doing... I did level up though! Oh, we leveled up. But it's a strength stacking, static strike of gathering lightning build. So we're just trying to fit as much strength as we can. Which makes me think we probably just want another jewel socket. Yeah, probably just another jewel socket. COVID was such a weird time, it feels like it never happened, it was just a bad fever dream. I know, and then like 3 years disappeared from our lives and we're like, I wasn't even there, bro. That wasn't even me. I wouldn't say RTSs are not profitable. With the amount coming out, there's definitely a market for them. Yeah, maybe I'm just not in the target audience. Maybe I just don't see them because I'm not getting the marketing. Maybe I need some Pee Wee Ninja ads to tell me what good RTSs are coming out instead of like Progressive Insurance. I play a lot of Tainted Pact. Not having your amulet slot really sucks for attribute stacking. Oh. Yeah, I can see that. My amulet is giving me a lot of strength. 14% increased attributes, 18% increased strength. So, yeah. Oh, a Fountain of Wealth in my Mirage. Yes, please. I'm obsessed with this. Let's go. Let me up. Let me up. Okay. Fountain of Wealth. Oh my god. Oh that's nice. I liked that. I should have counted the amount of gold they can have. Nice. Okay, let's go back. Cool music. It's chiptune. I hope people like it. I don't know. It's not what I normally play. I do like this music, but I worry it gets annoying because it can get a little squeaky. And I want to make sure you guys don't feel like the music is irritating your ears. Audio is of the utmost importance on a stream, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think I got it all. Oh wait, no, this abyss we didn't do yet. Hold on. Video game music is goated. It's like musical Adderall. See, that's the gambler PoE brain talking. Did I show you guys this? I wonder if I can. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you this. Okay, never mind. I thought I had the gambler game category still recommended to me on Steam, but I don't. Now I just have regular categories recommended to me. But there was a minute there where Steam was like, would you like to play more games about gambling? And I was like, take my money. Okay, we did successfully complete that map as well. Maybe I'm getting better at it. This music sounds like it's out of an NES game. Yeah, that pretty much sums up chiptune. I do like this playlist chiptune, I will say. This song probably not so much NES, but did you ever gamble in real life? I used to play blackjack. No. No, not really, but I am very good at poker. Well, maybe not. I'm kind of out of practice. I was pretty good at poker for a while. I won a poker tournament, but I've never done like real gambling. It was a free tournament. It was a free tournament with people who played regularly. It was like it still had a good group of people. It was still valid. But I do like playing poker. I've taught I have a lot of little cousins, and now they all know how to play poker, and they actually beat me at poker because they have little kid luck. And it's... I don't think their parents are happy about it, but I also don't think their parents are mad about it either, you know? They haven't gotten upset with me, but also... I can't imagine they're excited that I'm teaching them to gamble. It should be fine. This is kind of shitty. Let's go again. And I just need strength and attack speed on here, basically. You know what this reminds me of actually is, did you guys ever play Sonic on the GameCube? That's this music feels like. Life skills, you should charge them. So fun. They would just spend it all on candy. All they want is candy. They wouldn't have anything to pay me with. They'd be like, here's my happy eating lollipop. Still not quite right. Let's try it again. Give me a good jewel, please, game. Max life would also go hard here, but see. Nope. I found you through Blaze TV. How did you guys meet? He just messaged me one day. He just messaged me on Discord and was like, hello, would you like to be on a podcast? And I was like, I've never been on a podcast. Yes, I would like to be on a podcast. And that's the whole story. Game. Can I have a good jewel, please? This game. Blaze asked me for an interview probably when my channel was growing the most. It was right around when I had put out the Kiwi 2 Temple UX video, and that video popped off. So I was just like excited to do anything and everything at the time. And I still would do like I would do podcasts. It's just I've been busier, so I haven't been able to like reach out and try to make it happen. So much as just like waiting to see if anyone wants to reach out to me, which is also fine. How long ago was that? It was a while ago. It was a hot second ago. I don't remember how long ago that podcast was. Actually, maybe I could find out. Da-da-da. I don't remember. Several months ago, must have been. Several months ago. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be on other podcasts now. People know how to get a hold of me, so it could happen. Oh, sorry, I'm reorganizing myself. How much strength are you at? We are at 1940. Almost 2K. Thinking of getting into YouTube game, but coming up with that first video is a challenge. That's true, but the thing that I always try to remember is that if it's a bad video, then no one's gonna see it. So what do you have to lose? Because if it's a bad video, it'll just die in the algorithm. And then like you can do what I did with all my old videos, and I just went through the ones that didn't have any views or they sucked, and I just like put them all to private basically. Eventually. So you don't have anything to lose. Just make whatever video you want. So I had the benefit of my first PoE videos. Like I'm a female, which is unusual in the PoE space, but it also means that I am a little bit, and not so much anymore, but people definitely still make comments that are like, ugh, woman, can you believe they're playing my video game? So I have to deal with that, which is kind of annoying. Okay, this is not the best jewel, but I'm just gonna put it in for now because I'm tired of rolling. And I'll give us some strength. 1962, so that gives us 22 strength, not bad. Not bad for a passive point, I do have to say. I wish my wife would play PoE 1, but it's not her type of game. It does take a lot to get into. My friends, basically, all of my college friends play the game, and I was like, just sitting like wanting to hang out with them, but all they would do is play this game, and I was like, fine, if I have to hang out with my friends and play Path of Exile, like that's what I'm gonna do. And they were like, oh my god, you're gonna play Path of Exile. Here's a gold room, here's a tabby, here's a thing, and we're gonna like give you the coaching on how to like put skills together. And then I vendor trashed the gold room, you know, it was like a really good shit going on there. I mean, at that point it was like, it was a couple weeks in the league, like, they had money out their ears, they did not care about trashing stuff like that, but it was pretty funny. It kind of felt like I was being dragged on a rope behind a fast-moving car, you know? That's kind of how it felt to start playing PoE. You can change your granite flask suffix. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Well, can I? Do I have immunity to freeze? Oh, I do have purity of elements. Oh, you're right. Good catch. I forgot. I tried. PoE is like a specific game. It's hard. It is very hard to get into. I do not hold it against anyone when they're like, I can't with this game. I'm like, I get it. Sounds like boys who've never seen a woman before. Maybe some of them haven't. I don't know. I don't know. But there's just a lot of people who don't like women on the internet, to be fair. There's a lot of people who don't like anyone on the internet, so it is what it is. I did the same thing on my strength stacker. Yeah, and it's so annoying to roll these mods sometimes that it's just like, once you get increased effect, you're like, fuck it, I'm done. Don't make me do that again. But, yeah. Oh! My King's March boss. Shout out to the person who said King's March boss in chat, and then I decided to ignore it for the next 30 minutes. Let's go do our King's March boss. Thank Hollow Fossil. Thanks, game. Let's go. I hope those are still worth money, but probably not. They typically fall off pretty hard. The internet has opened a voice for people who don't need it. Wow, truer words have never been spoken, dude. That's perfect. I had my girlfriend set up on a minion build and she would farm things for me. That's... Who was I was watching someone, maybe it was the main guy, talk about like one of the developers of No Rest for the Wicked. If you guys haven't seen No Rest for the Wicked, it's an ARPG that's like a little bit, I don't know how to describe it, but it's more like Dark Souls-y ARPG. It's really fun, but the one of the main developers was discussing the game, and he was saying that he wanted to add farming into the game because like maybe the people who enjoy like farming would be introduced to the game even if they aren't sucked in by the combat, right? And he was like, yeah, well what I do is like I have my wife farm for me and then I go and I spend the crops and I do the battle. And I'm like, so you're just like putting her to work? You're like just making her do shit for, like, this is not, is this really like a team situation or are you just exploiting her? I was like, I can't really justify this, man. Are we done here, bro? I will strike you. Both genders have difficulty in life that a lot of people don't realize, but anyway, back to gaming. Yes. Accurate. It's an accurate description. Successfully rescued ship from pirates. Now we can die happy. Oh, look at all that gold. I didn't even see how much it was. Damn, face down. It's just T-posing on the ground. Yeah. Sucks to suck, I guess. What should I end of league gamba? What's everyone? The Damned? Is that the one that everyone's end of league gambaing? This one? Yeah. Oh wait, no. I was just like autopilot doing something. No, it's not the Damned. What's it called? Damnation. Okay, then do patient or nurse, right? Nurse, patient, or doctor. Pick your level, right? People still doing this one? Yeah, that's a good one. I'm having a little fun with TLI. What's TLI? Have you tried Wind Bros? It's a survival pirate game. I want to try that, but I don't know if it's good. Everyone's nutting over it right now. Does that mean it's good? Is it really fun? I want to try it, but it kind of looked shitty. Or at least my friends who only play Path of Exile were like, I can be playing Path of Exile right now. And so we didn't get it. But I think the issue was actually that it's 4-player. And actually, I'm very fortunate to have quite a few friends. And so I think 4 players is too small of a group. Maybe, I don't remember what the issue was. We decided not to play it. But if it's worth playing it, then she wanted to. Oh, Torchlight Infinite. Oh. Dude, everyone has been having a ball with that game. I really need to give it a chance. Torchlight Infinite goes crazy. Apparently it's good, but I haven't tried it. Lots of people I know are streaming it and playing it. Oh, good to know. Hold on just a second. I gotta make sure they're good. Kiwi is in fact still chill. It's still good. Okay, I think I might actually have to end stream early today just because, as I mentioned before, I was baking a cake and I didn't finish. And so I need to make a cake for a friend's birthday. And today has been a very busy day for me, so I need to take a little extra time to recharge. But I will be back Thursday. And we will be playing either this or Elden Ring. Depends. We'll see. We'll see. Have you ever played Grim Dawn? Okay, I've heard of it. I haven't played it, but I know what you're talking about. And then Saturday, we're continuing Mouse PI for Hire. So that's more of an action-y game. So I will see you all Thursday. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on YouTube. Bye, YouTube. I will see you later. Thanks so much for watching and for hanging out. I appreciate you all. See ya. Okay, everybody on the Twitch side, we're gonna go say hello to someone.